Well, good morning, everyone. Once again, welcome to another live this morning. I'll just wait for a few folks to get on here. And thank you for joining this morning. Okay, who's up first? Rose, how are you? As many of you can tell, I'm on the road. Barbara, Kevin, sunny Oshawa. Well, it's sunny here this morning. Traveling today. Milika, how are you? Mike from Norland. Our regulars, good morning to you. Mary, how you doing? John, how you doing? Nice to have you on with us this morning. You can see the sun shining here this morning. Wendy, Markham, good morning to you. Jean, how are you? And let's see, a few more. Curb. First time I've seen that name, Curb. Good. Welcome. This is your first time on. We're happy to have you. Zian, bonjour. And Jean, good morning. Lori, Nick from our staff. Donna, good morning. From Park Hill. Yolande, bonjour. Cheryl, Jeanette, thank you. Safe traveling. Yes, thank you. Chantal, Rose, good morning. And a couple more here. A good crowd on with us this morning. And we appreciate it big time. Julie, good morning. From Sturgeon Falls. Crystal, nice to have you on with us this morning. Okay. And Suzanne, welcome. Okay, let's get going. I'm going to bring a couple of studies this morning that I want to talk about. One of them is in the British Medical Journal, and this is for you ladies, okay? This is for ladies. And actually, I'm writing that book right now, Sun, Steak, Steel, and Sleep. 4 S's, okay? And it's been an interesting little journey as I write the book, looking at, studies and just putting this thing together. When I get to steel, okay, so vitamin E, exercise. Is there anything negative about exercise? No, there's not. It's so good for you. Almost anything you can think of when it comes to your health, promoting your good health, exercise is one of the best, okay? Just move. Now, you know where I come from. Be strong. Strong muscles equals strong brain. Strong muscles, strong immune system. Strong muscles, strong heart. So metabolically, understand this, your muscles, and I really go into detail about this in the book. Your muscles are like bins. The more storage you have in your muscles, the more pressure it takes off your liver. So let me repeat that. The more storage space, your bins, your muscles, the more storage space you have in muscles, the less your body has to depend on your liver for storage. Now, we got a big problem in the world today. The liver. Okay? And really what we should call liver disease, is not, the new term is non-alcoholic fatty liver. But let me tell you something. What they should name it is fructose fatty liver, because that's really what it is. Because the biggest thing today that's causing so much havoc in our society is what happens in the liver. Because what happens in the liver affects your brain. It affects especially your heart because of triglyceride. Now, by the way, if you haven't signed up for tomorrow night's webinar, sign up, because it'll be, I think, in my opinion, and we haven't even done it yet, but I think it will be the best webinar that we've ever put on. You get to meet the guy behind the scenes, Tony Jr., and we put this webinar together, and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be about the blood test that we look at. Now, one of the biggest factors in heart disease, when it comes to your blood work, yes, cholesterol's involved, but in a good way. Cholesterol's not negative, it's positive. And we show you the ratio between your triglycerides and your HDL, which is the carrier. Cholesterol is a carrier, not only for your hormones, but it hitches its wagon to triglycerides, which are dangerous fats circulating in your bloodstream. Where do they come from? Where do triglycerides come from? Your liver. When the liver is full. So it's really, really important, guys. Really important. When you have space in your muscles, when you have space for glycogen in your muscles, the more space you have, the less your body depends, your insulin depends on your liver for storage space. You'll only have so much storage in your liver. That's what fatty liver is, but it really is not, we use the term non-alcoholic fatty liver. It really is fructose fatty liver. There's nothing worse for your liver than fructose. I'm not talking about if you eat an apple or you have an orange or whatever. Yeah, that's fructose. But nobody ever got a bad liver from eating fruit, my friend. Okay? Look, fruits are God's candies. Don't live on them. But you know what? I'm not worried about that. It's when you drink, especially when you drink fruit. You're not meant to drink fruit. You are meant to eat fruit. And then the other thing is the high fructose corn syrup is the sugar of choice of the food industry. And my friend, that fills up your liver with bad fat. And that fat, once the liver is full, is sent into the bloodstream as triglycerides. You got that? I know you follow me on that. Okay? So your liver will, if you don't have any room in your muscles, this is why skinny people can be very, very unhealthy when it comes to their metabolic health. You don't have to be obese. You can be skinny as a rake and be very unhealthy because you have no place in your liver for any more fat. And that fat in your liver doesn't necessarily, you can't see it unless you take an ultrasound. A lot of blood tests don't show it at all, folks. So what am I saying? It's really, really important for muscles. Okay, now I'm getting to the study. That long introduction to the study. Listen to this from the British Medical Journal. Physical activity, especially resistant exercises. Resistant. What is that? Well, you can use dumbbells. You can use a kettlebell. You can use your own weight. in a push-up or resistant bands. They're cheap. They're easy. Anything that you do as what we call a resistant exercise to build muscle. Listen to this study out of the British Medical Journal. Increase of resistant exercises reduces breast cancer by 41%. Invasive breast cancer. Any movement at all is good. Any exercise, biking or swimming or whatever you like, it's all good. But here's the best. The best, and you know that, I've been saying this for years, the best exercise you can do, and the sweet spot of exercise that you can do is 15 to 20 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week of resistant exercise. A lot of people like the high intensity, short, high intensity. I like that too. I got no problem with that. But the key here is to build muscle. Ladies, don't worry about bulking up. Don't worry about that. You're not gonna, the only ladies that get muscles that can be, can be gross is when women are on steroids. Okay? So getting strong is only good for you. Getting strong. You can be 80 years old and you can get stronger. It's all relative. You can improve. You can get stronger. And at my age, okay? At my age, I'm really conscious of keeping strong, keeping flexible, being able to get out of a chair. These are kind of things that seniors, they don't realize once they get sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is when your muscles are wasting away. That is a very, very unhealthy state. They were showing, I read a study the other day, interesting, on grip strength. Just your strength of your grip can tell you a lot about your mortality and how well you are or unwell you are. They're saying that just grip strength. Can you open up a jar? A lot of people can't, especially when they get to my age. They can't open up things anymore. They're not strong enough. Well, that's a real indicator because that affects the rest of your body, my friend. The rest of your body, and even metabolically. Okay? Again, I bring you back to muscles. The more space you have in your bins for insulin to be able to store sugar as glycogen, the better metabolically you are. It helps with everything. It will help with your blood pressure. It will help with your triglycerides. It will help with your heart health, your brain health, and everything else. Isn't that an interesting study? Even in cancer, invasive breast cancer, the oncologist should be telling their patients, you need to get in shape. You got cancer? Get in shape. Well, the problem is that most people that get cancer, they're not exercising anymore. So the idea, of course, I'm big on prevention of these things. I want people to, you know, I look, and I used to get a lot of patients, hundreds and hundreds of patients a year that had cancer already. And I love those people, and I did everything I could with those people. And I would put them on a protocol, and I would teach them that don't eat sugar. And that high DHA is one of the best things you can do. Here's my protocol, and get your vitamin D levels up. But you know what? I used to think in my mind, I wish they had come to see me before they got cancer. I'm a prevention guy. I'm not early detection. That's up to doctors to early detect. I'm into prevention. I want your immune system to work at its highest level. And one of the ways that your immune system works at its highest level, for sure, vitamin D. And for sure, cut out the sugars. If you do nothing else, cut out sugar from your diet. But vitamin E, the real vitamin E, exercise, is essential. It's essential for your health. And here's another one that's talking about cancer. And isn't it amazing? Increase in physical activity, especially resistant muscle exercise, reduces breast cancer risk, and 41% reduction in invasive breast cancer risk. 41% reduction. What a prevention that is. What a prevention that is. Okay. So today, folks, a little bit of shortened version because of traveling today. Thank you for coming on with us. If you haven't signed up for the webinar tomorrow night, sign up. It's going to fill up, folks. I talked to Tony Jr. yesterday. We are up to big numbers already, and we have a limited platform. It's just the way it works on webinars. We have a limited space. We don't want to say no to anybody, so sign up right away for that webinar on blood work tomorrow night. I think you'll find it fascinating. And of course, we always do a question and answer after, and we love our community, guys. I mean it. Tony Jr. and I we are so appreciative of you guys. And not only the support you give us, but, when we do a webinar, people sign up. We love that. And you've made these things such a success. It's all you guys, and we appreciate it. Okay, we love you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.